always be freedom. It'll always be freedom.
All right, I hope you can see that the Harding is doing fantastic. The plants are live and well, and we're back here in their brand new butterfly garden. So even though Otis and John did a lot of destruction, it took out all of their cabanas, it destroyed a lot of infrastructure, they're coming back with a solid foundation, and the venue is absolutely beautiful. We look really, really forward to Anarchapulco 2025 and inviting you down here. A little birdie told me it might be our last year doing the event in Acapulco. We might start doing this event all over Mexico. So if you want to come down and enjoy the Harding, this is the opportunity. This is the year 2025. Check out anarchapulco.com for VIP, VIP Plus, and general admission tickets. And if you're still going to join us only online, we've got virtual tickets for you as well. Peace, love, and anarchy.
Hello, my name's Rebecca Scott and I am the Anarchapulco stage manager, and I'm here to give you a rundown of the program. So as you may be able to see this on the website pretty shortly, but as a prequel, depending on when this video goes out, I'm going to run through the 5-day conference program with you guys. So we have the launch party on the 16th of February, which is the Sunday night. It is at the Secret Garden, and it is an extra ticket if you're a general admission person, but we do have an exclusive 75-minute looping electronic music and live music performance by Grant Presence Elman. So he is bringing his amazing set. He's bringing all kinds of instruments, and he's going to do a technological, on the fly, always different, always original set for us. So that is very exciting, and that is only going to happen on the launch party night. So after Presence has played, there's a few more hours of AscenDANCE opportunities, which is with Carrillo B, who has played at Anarchapulco for the last 2 years. So he always has a really eclectic mix and he brings it. So it's going to be a great way to start the week. So the rest of the program is we still have the same divisions by day as we have the last couple of years. So the day one is Anarchia, which is philosophy and activism, also including independent media. So we have the MC for that day is Charlie Robinson, fully qualified for the independent media and the activism, having written the book, The Controlled Demolition of the American Empire. So he is a very awesome person to be leading the day one content and introducing the speakers. So we are going to hear from Jeff Berwick on day one. We also have, as a special presentation, we have David Icke coming on live virtually again, the same as last year. So 1:00 in the afternoon, he is on and live from Britain because he doesn't travel anymore. And he is also going to do a live Q&A, which we had last year. And that was pretty awesome. People get a chance to actually put their questions in and get them asked to David. So that was very revealing last year. And then we also have on day one, we also have Beth Martins returning for another year. She is an amazing, life-changing woman. And yeah, even just like one little sentence from last year's presentation just changed my mindset altogether. So she is definitely worth catching. And then even though we couldn't get David, we did get Gareth Icke this year. So next up on day one is in the afternoon is Gareth Icke. Straight from Britain. We're very excited to have Gareth Icke with us for the first time. We then have a crowd favorite, Max Egan, And then Miriam Hanane, who is another crowd favorite. And we have a returning Christoph Michelzadek, who has come to Anarchapulco before, and he's also done a virtual presentation. He is coming all the way from New Zealand to be with us this year. And then that evening, Monday evening, we have a special dinner opportunity with Gareth Ike and another special independent media leader, Stu Peters. So he is getting in on the Monday. He will be speaking on stage on the Tuesday. So as we go to Tuesday, we will start the rest of the week. We'll start with Danny Sessom and the Crypto Show. So he always has amazing interviews as part of that hour. So from Tuesday through Friday, he will be on stage with the Crypto Show at 9 o'clock in the morning. So after that, we have the Anarch Awakening Day, which features speakers such as Shunyamurti, Logan Jason from Decode Your Reality, Steve Falconer returning once again, Raising the Christos, and David Weiss. And then as a bit of a wake up for, and maybe a bit of a different view of this man, Stu Peters is speaking on Anarch Awakening Day. And at the end of that day, we also have Ole Damagard coming on for a 2 hours of power decode virtually live, and you will be able to ask Q&A questions to Ole. And we're on to Wednesday. So Wednesday is Cryptopolco, which I also call Financial Freedom Day. And we have a plethora of people on that day, but we also have in the morning, we have a panel featuring filmmakers, because in our set of speakers, we have a lot of filmmakers. So Max Egan will be joining Dr. Andrew Kaufman and Andrew Treglia. We're hosted by Steve Falconer for that panel in the morning on day 3, Wednesday. Then we have Crypto Central and Precious Metals Central on the afternoon of Cryptopolco. We may also have a virtual speaker, if we can get them, who is very well known, and we will see if that happens. We may not know that until the last minute. But the definite speakers we have include Francisco Cabañas, who is a developer with Monero. We have Tony Arterburn, who is Wise Wolf Gold and Silver. We have Pirate Chain. We have Aaron Day, Ray Yusuf from No Ones, and Chris Gronsky. And that evening, we will be playing a special pre-screening of the next film by Drew Treglia, the Jones Plantation director, Barnum World. So Barnum World, we are getting a very interesting little special prequel of that film. We are getting 35 minutes fully edited, and it is evolving as we speak. And then we have a special guest discussion with director Drew Treglia and special guest who is the star of Barnum World, Natty West. If you want to know who Natty West is, you're going to have to watch Barnum World with us on the Wednesday night. And then day 4 is Sovereign Skills, who has the most amazing MC of Marjorie Wildcraft. So Marjorie will be calling in the speakers of the afternoon, which include the most magnificent and the most hardworking farmer, well-traveled, incredibly knowledgeable man, Joel Salatin. Very excited to have Joel Salatin in Mexico with us. And then we also will have Jay Noon, who will be running Man Camp during the event, which is a blacksmithing camp. If you guys haven't been there before, Jay Noon and David Avocado Wolf will be on day 4, which is sovereign skills, off-grid lifestyle, how to live outside the system, that kind of thing. So that's going to be a great event. And that evening, you have the opportunity to come to a beautiful dinner with Joel Salatin and David Avocado Wolf, hosted by Marjorie Wildcraft and being held at the most wonderful, beautiful place called Tony's Bistro. So that is a very special extra ticket opportunity to really hang out with some of these amazing thought leaders in the homesteading realm. So then the final day, sadly to say, it is only a 5-day event, but you will be so packed with information, you will need to watch the replay, which you have lifetime access to with your ticket. So the MC of day 5 is Steve Falconer, and he is MCing Vitalidad, which is the health and wellness day. And we are going to have a plethora of information in that day, including from Anna Maria Olivar and Adam Biggleson. They are terrain experts and they will get you on the right track. Dr. Lydia and Arturo De Leon will be speaking after those guys, and Dr. Andrew Kaufman. And finishing up the program is my Australian favorite, Tom Barnett. So Tom Barnett is a natural law expert. He is a very, very amazing guy, very calm, very rational, and very real. So we're very much looking forward to having Tom at the event the whole week. So that is pretty much it for the program. There is a lot more than what I've mentioned. I didn't want to bore you too much, but get ready, get your notebooks, get your little mini handheld fan with battery-powered fan. That's my suggestion. And if you're worried about the sun, bring a little umbrella so you don't have to walk around in it. And yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. I will be backstage for most of the event. You can wave at me. I usually am visible. And please come and say hello and let's co-create Anarchapulco AscenDANCE together.
All right. Hello to everyone up there coming to Anarchapulco in 2025. I'm Chad, and I manage the workshops for Anarchapulco, and I'm here today to give you the quick rundown on what to expect with all things regarding the workshops at the event. I managed workshops at the event last year, and we all had a very fun time, and this year is going to be even better because we have some of the same great people coming back again to teach their workshops, and we've also got some incredible new people coming, and I'm kind of blown away by how cool some of the speakers are, people that are going to be coming to share their knowledge and teach some workshops. So let's just take a quick look at some of the people and what you can expect at workshops at Anarchapulco this year. I'm just going to share my screen and we can get right into it. And we're going to take a look at some profiles on anarchapulco.com. Okay, it's just stuck here. All right, we should be good. All right, so on the screen here, the first one we're going to talk about today is David Weiss, and this is Flat Earth Dave. And David is going to be teaching a workshop called Exploring the Flat Earth Theory with Flat Earth Dave. And about the workshop, Flat Earth Dave is going to be giving an engaging presentation where he will introduce the core concepts behind the flat Earth theory, challenging conventional perspectives on our planet's shape. Dave will provide insights into the history, science, and evidence he believes supports the flat Earth model. So that's going to be a very engaging workshop there. The next one we're going to look at is Lydia and Arturo De Leon. I think they're up here. So yeah, the name of their workshop is going to be Conscious Sexuality and Sacred Union. Sounds very interesting. So this is them. And about the workshop, it's going to be an enlightening workshop on conscious sexuality and sacred union, where we'll explore the profound connections between mind, body, and spirit. This workshop will guide you through practices that foster deep intimacy. You will explore the delicate balance between the masculine and feminine energies, diving into both their positive and negative aspects. So, you have this to look forward to. It's a very interesting workshop. I think I worked with them last year. They were pretty incredible. The next one we're going to look at is Christoph Melchizedek. Where is Christoph? Yeah, I first saw this guy back in 2020 at Anarchapulco, and he was pretty amazing. So, Christoph's workshop, if you're interested in coming to learn from Christoph, the workshop is called Embodied Ascension: How to Hold Your Highest Consciousness. And a little bit about the workshop. This workshop, you're going to experience a quantum leap in your spiritual evolution through this cutting edge exploration of energetic and soul psychology. This powerful 90-minute workshop reveals advanced keys to consciousness expansion while offering direct energy transmissions calibrated to elevate your frequency to its highest sustainable set point. Pretty incredible there with Christoph. I would highly recommend that. So let me keep on going down here, and we're just going to explore one at a time. Yeah, these workshops are really incredible because it's one thing to come to an event, but I'm really big on skill building and trying to develop skills so that we can all be more free, healthy, and prosperous. So it's a really rare opportunity to come to these events and learn from these incredible people in person. And the next one we're going to talk about is Joel Salatin, very big name speaker we've got. So I'm pretty excited to meet Joel this year. So the name of Joel's workshop, it's called Handling Government Gumshoe. So that's pretty interesting. And a bit about his workshop. It says the snooping, licensing, testing, and in your faceism of government regulators increasingly frustrates entrepreneurs. All regulation protects and incentivizes orthodoxy. So anytime we get creative, it risks the ire of bureaucrats. All right, so he's going to share a lot of his knowledge and advice on how to handle dealing with bureaucracy in this workshop. So we have that to look forward to. So the next one we're going to talk about is Anna Maria. So let me find her on here. Anna Maria. So where is she on here? Yeah, we've got so many speakers here. So Anna Maria Oliva, she's a PhD in biomedicine, and her workshop is called Understanding Your Biofield, Bio Well Readings, and Interpretation. So just a bit about what you can expect at her workshop. It says, we are much more than what we can see. Our health is based on our decisions, everything we do, the places we go, the people we interact with, the food we eat, and especially our emotions define our biofield. So you're going to find out everything about what she's talking about there with the biofield in the workshop. The next one is somebody that many of you know very well, Dr. Andrew Kaufman. I worked with him last year managing his workshop, and he was a very nice guy. I got along with him very well. So let me go up here and see where he is. There he is. So Dr. Andrew Kaufman, very important stuff about detoxification and terrain theory. So his workshop is going to be called the Power of the Pine, the Ultimate Detox. So a quick little bit about his workshop. It's going to give a clear understanding of how our bodies get polluted by microplastics and other lipid nanoparticles our bodies weren't meant to process. So in this workshop, you'll hear how people suffering from the same ailments that send you to the doctor have been successfully treated with detox protocol. So very interesting one there. The next one is Adam Bigelson. And Adam Bigelson, Nourishing You with Terrain. With Adam Bigelson, let me see if I can find him on here so we can get a good look at what he's all about. Adam Bigelson. So, yeah, so many speakers here all over the place. Here we go. Adam Bigelsen, Holographic Blood. And he was actually interviewed by Lily Forrester here on Conversations in Anarchy. I actually just watched that one. It was pretty good. So Adam Bigelsen, he's going to talk about terrain, and that's the name of his workshop. It's Nourishing Your Terrain with Adam Bigelsen. And it says, life is going to hit us every day, physically, energetically, emotionally, and spiritually. We need to work on our 4 bodies daily: physical body, energetic body, emotional body, and spiritual body. So he's going to get into all of that stuff at the workshop. So go and check that one out. So a lot of stuff about health and getting yourself in a good state with your health. Very, very important. And Tom Barnett. Let's take a look at Tom Barnett and what his workshop is going to be like. So where is Tom Barnett on here? So Tom Barnett. Somewhere here. So Tom Barnett speaks about natural law, and this looks very, very fascinating as well. And the name of his workshop is going to be Energy for Purpose. And a little bit of information here. It says, are you lacking energy for today's world? Are you full of beans and want to make the most of it? Why do we lack or have energy, and what is it for? Where does it come from? Where does it go? And how can we harness it? How does natural law relate to these questions? So he's going to be speaking a lot about natural law and energy in this workshop. So I highly recommend this one. Tom Barnett. So let me go down to the next one. Christopher Gronsky. All right. So Christopher Gronsky, aka Bill Clinton. You can ask this guy to do a Bill Clinton impersonation and he will get it spot on. You can just look at the guy and imagine why. Very funny guy. And he does private freedom consultations, and his workshop is called The State versus Federal Citizenship, The Unknown Choice. And a little bit about this, it says, eliminate your income tax liability, the foundations of freedom, discover your joy and your purpose. What are your rights and why are they important to protect? Laws are for the lawless. Understand the problems with relying upon the law as a basis for liberty and freedom. And he's talking about how to protect yourself from tyrannical government and self-government, learn about integrity, promise, and commitment, and how they improve your freedom and connect you to the divine. He's going to talk about the limits of the central government, the U.S. Constitution. You're going to learn about the American nationalities and state citizen. Discover the citizen of the United States, District of Columbia. So that's going to be an interesting one there. Hold on. So let me move on to the next one here. So yeah, Christopher Gronsky, it's going to be very interesting there. And Mike Winner. So let's take a look at him. Mike Winner. He's the host of the Alpha Cast, and his workshop is called Engaging Your Inner Terrain to Optimize Your Health Without Breaking the Bank. So this workshop is about dealing with the health issues but are unwilling. Sorry, it says, are you dealing with health issues but are unwilling to spend thousands of dollars for expensive medical care? Maybe you are perfectly healthy but are looking for that extra edge to ensure a long, active life. Mike Winner from Alpha Vedic has been active in the alternative health space for over a decade, seeking the very best modalities to optimize his health. In this workshop, he will talk you through engaging your inner terrain. So another workshop about terrain theory. And these workshops, they're not on sale yet, and they will be soon. So all this information that I'm reading, you will soon see it on the website here. So the next one is Carlos Gomez. He's a great guy. He runs a company that I've worked with, a solar power company called Sunvic, and I'm not sure if he's on the website yet or if we're still waiting on that. But yeah, he's spoken at Anarchapulco before, and yeah, he's helped out a lot with Anarchapulco's Earthship project with the solar, and he's going to be talking about yoga and ice bath. He's going to be giving a workshop about ice baths, and 90-minute workshop for full body, mind, and soul tune-up. So he's going to do a lot of things: anti-inflammatory shot, lime, turmeric, ginger, and honey. And he's going to be, doing an ice bath and some other things there. So if you're into ice baths, you can check out Carlos Gomez's workshop. And I'm going to keep on moving down here to see what's next. All right, Jay Noon, very, very cool guy. He did the man camp stuff last year, blacksmithing. So if you're interested at all in metalworking and all things related to manliness, Jay Noon is the guy. His workshop is Forging Iron at Man Camp, and he's going to be talking about blacksmithing and how to work with metal and all that stuff. It's a really incredible hands-on workshop. Beth Martins, I've been on her podcast before, and she's got a workshop called Introduction to Deprogramming, Letting the Rots of Suffering Go. Where is Beth Martins on here? Yeah, very incredible person. I've known her for, oh my God, about 4 or 5 years now, quite a while now. So Beth Martins, she's incredible. I highly recommend her workshop. And let me see what she says here. Spiritual work and coaching. So it's about, letting go of suffering. So she's incredible. And the final one here is, I think that might be about it. So let me see. Let me zoom out here. I think Beth Martins is the final workshop, unless there's one that I'm missing. Oh, Tim Picyot. Tim Picyot is going to run a workshop here. I can't seem to find him on the website here, so I'll just give you a quick rundown on what he's going to talk about. He says, ever wonder how the so-called elite use foundations and trusts to avoid capital gains and preserve their legacies? The ideal candidate for this class is someone that got into Bitcoin or crypto early, is a U.S. citizen, has significant unrealized gains, and is looking to exit and build. Okay, so this is a master class on handling finances independently of the state. So a lot of very interesting workshops here this year coming up. And also this year, we're all very excited to announce that we are giving virtual workshops as well. So in the past, it's been mostly in-person workshops, but this is now a 365 year-round virtual workshop thing that Anarchapulco is now doing. So if you head to anarchapulco.com and you go to the library section, you come to library and scroll down. Right now, we have 2 up already. We have Kat Bonandine's, and we have my workshop about stateless water, and Kat's workshop is about a full life detox. And yes, my workshop, we'll just take a quick look at it here. It's great to have these once a year events, but we really want to keep this going and continue skill building and all this important stuff all throughout the year. So you can have a look at our virtual workshops. We're going to be building this up, and someday soon there will be many more workshops. Hopefully somebody like James Fry, his permaculture workshops will be on here, and we have a lot of great stuff coming up. And so that's about it. We just did a quick rundown of the in-person workshops and the virtual workshops. If you need to get in touch with me about anything regarding workshops this year at the event, you can message me at triviumautonomy@gmail.com. Also, my websites. You may remember Anarchapulco is involved in Earthship building. We have an Earthship project going on. And if you want to be kept up to date with the Earthship project, you can come to earthshipinspiredanarchy.com and get a full rundown on everything. Very well detailed, step-by-step rundown of what we're doing. You can message me here on this website regarding anything related to permaculture and Earthships. You can also message me at my other website, sovereignlifeskills.com. And you can just go down to the bottom, down to contact me, and that will be that. So I will see you in Acapulco. So thank you for listening. Peace, love, and anarchy. I will see you in Mexico. Take care. Safe trip.
Hey everybody, welcome to Anarchapulco 2025. We are here at the Jardín Secreto, which has fully recovered from Hurricane John and Otis. It's going to look a little different this year. There's fewer buildings, less infrastructure, but the plants are really, really happy. Come on, I'll show you around.
We will be free. Talking about free.